Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I wanted to cover a couple things I've learned in Reaper, something that's really cool and I'm going to show off a lot more in my next videos is an extension called Repack, and you can download that from the internet. It's a DLL that you'll put in your extension. There's plenty of places to learn how to do that. I'll put this link in the uh, down and below so you can see where it is. But you can see there's all these different VSTs. Well, they're called JSs because it's a JavaScript extension or effects. And you can follow the installation instructions here. But when you install it, what you're going to get is up here you're going to get an extension called Repack, and then you're going to be able to come in here, go to import repositories, and then that'll open up on another screen for you. And then you'll paste the link to the repository that you're looking for. So under here, we get this one right here. It's just XML, and if you wanted to check it out, you could always click on that and read through it. You'd paste that in here and then say OK. When you do that, it's going to import all that repository into your extension for this here. But the next thing you need to do is click on Browse Packages. Again, another window. And then through here, you can find a ton of different JSFX. And there are some amazing effects. The ones that I want to show you later are called Psyche. And it's all of these here. And right now I've been using the tan-H saturation with anti-aliasing, the tight compressor, and the transients, which is a transient shaper. They're just so neat. There's so much that you can do with them. There's so much more here. Yeah, you can see I've got the package manager for Reaper. But you'll notice there's a little check or an eye. I can't really tell. It's too small. You probably can't tell either. Where those are, because what you'll need to do is click on, let's see, let's go with the spectral analyzer beta. Oh, actually, I've heard good things about this stereo bub 2 stereoizer. So what you'll do is you'll select it, and you can select multiple if you hold down Control. And then you go to Actions, and then you'll hit Install. Now, that won't actually install it. What it'll do is mark it for install. Then what you need to do is hit Apply. Then it will download everything. And you can see if you also removed or exported or any errors that occurred, you'll see them there. So you said, OK, all right. Then when you load up a new track, go into your effects. So I went through and created a cool free plugins because there was a ton here. I'm actually getting these from a class from Spectre Academy that I'm taking about mixing metal music. And it's more of just an approach that the person teaching it, and I forget his name, I'll have that in subsequent videos. But it really just goes through his approach and not really how to do it, and it's been very interesting. It's kind of like a master class is what I would say, of learning, instead of like do X then Y you get Z kind of thing. And it's been a very interesting approach to it. So what you'll see when you install those is a JS here, and if you click on that, you'll see all the JS effects that come in. And we should see, I don't see them here. Oh, let's just search for them. That's always easy. They should have been there. I wonder if there's another folder. Maybe it's because I put them in the cool free plugins or something. Anyway, here they are. You can bring them up. You know, it has a tight compressor. You have all the things that a compressor has, but it makes it just a little bit tighter, right? And there are no presets, but you can create your own presets just like you would other. You can save presets, save them as default, things like that. I really want to use this on a snare. I think that'd be a really nice addition to it. The one that I'm going to show you next time, though, is not a Psyche. It's called Reek, R-E-E-Q, and it's a parametric graphic equalizer. And it doesn't look like much, but it's really powerful. I just double click where I want a band, and then I can turn it up, turn it down. I can make the shape a low cut and just decide where I want to cut it off at. I can change the shape to a high shelf maybe, you know. So I can cut out those high ends, no more cymbal sounds, no more high end, you know, kind of noise. I can also change the, where was it? Select that one. Let's create another one. I'm trying to find the where I can set the totally forgot my words, but that's why it's just a freeform video. I was trying to set the octaves. So I think usually it's set at 8 megahertz, but I was looking for 12 to be able to change that. You can also change, you know, your pass through, so it's either economy, fastest, no latency, or high quality, which is accurate, but you'll have latency. You know, most of this stuff you're never gonna notice it, but in case you wanted to, it's there. But it's super powerful. Really excited to show y'all it. I want to take some more time with it before I really dive in to understand all the things happening here. But yeah, it's just awesome. So that is the first thing I wanted to teach y'all about. The next one, what I wanted to do is render the song that we were working on last time. So I'm going to open that project, and that's the 519. I'm not going to save anything. Of course, we didn't do anything. And then I'm just going to give a quick listen here, make sure. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, you might have noticed down here, I have the mixer board going on. I must have changed something or done something to where I was seeing a different view down at the bottom here. I like the mixer view, especially that I can see all of the different effects going on each channel. Especially when, and this will happen in the future, when I show y'all how to create a track and then send a track to that track. Getting fancy here. Send a track to that track to show how effects work on a send through. So, besides the point, we're getting down the weeds. So now we're going to go ahead and render this. So that's Control-Alt-R, or you can just go to File, Render. Now you have a bunch of different options here. We're going to go with the master mix. That's going to render everything out into the master mix. You can also just select the tracks. Again, whole bunch of different things. If you wanted to just play somebody, hey, I really like this part, you could select a region and say, hey, I I want us to work on this spot, right? Or something like that. But we're going to do master mix. We're going to go Bound's entire project. I don't have any, qualms about that. We're going to go browse, and then we're going to just share it, or save it back to the same source as we're getting it from. Full name, I just keep it the name of the file that we have, and then render to. I think the 44,000 is fine for the hertz. Any higher, and we start to get some latency, and we're not really caring about that kind of quality yet, because we're not even recording at that sample rate, so there's no reason to care about it. I usually do MP3 just because that makes it easier, I think, for my bandmates, but love to get feedback on that from them if they don't want it, if they want a wave or whatever. I find the lame does fine. Constant bitrate is usually what you're going to want. If I was trying to get as much quality, if I was trying to put this onto a CD or something like that, I would probably go with maximum bitrate. But right now, constant is totally fine. Better, again, totally fine. Bitrate, it's kind of tied in with sample rate a little bit, but 128 is going to be totally fine for a MP3. You can go higher, but there really is no reason. If you're trying to go like lossless or something like that, you'll want to start looking at the kbps higher than 128, but I think we're good at 128. The rest of this we don't really need to worry about too much. You can always dry run it to see what it would look like if you were to do it. That'll help you if you're messing around with all these settings to see if it's going to fail or not. But I'm just going to render one file, and then you can see it go. The thing I like is you can see the master mix volume. And then maybe one day when we're got something that we really want to record and put out, we'll do a really high quality render, and you can see how long it will take. All right, so we can either launch file, open folder, media explorer, whatever. Let's open the folder. We'll just make sure it's there. Looks like it's there. Double click that. And in place. And totally blinds me because it was pure white. So that was really all I wanted to show you today. Just wanted to get those couple things out and then just kind of give you a preview of what I want to go into next time, being that Reek, the equalizer. And I hope to have either a new song to work on, or we can just continue to use this one. And yeah, thanks for checking it out, and have a great day.